Here's a quick video on connecting Google Ads to Google Analytics. There's two different ways to do it. We're going to try to go through both in one shot here. So here we go. First, from the Google Ads side, you can connect your Google Analytics to your Google Ads. Bear in mind with any of this, what you need to do is make sure that a single login has access to both the Google Ads account and the Google Analytics account that you want to connect. Admin access, full level access is required. So from the Google Ads side, you would simply just go Tools and then Linked Accounts. And up top here, you'll see Google Analytics, and we'll hit Details. And now we're just going to search for the Google Analytics property, which we want to connect to. And I'm just going to jump down, which is right here. And all I do here is just hit Link, and it's basically going to ask me what I want to link. I'll save, and I'd be connected just like that. So that would be one way to do it. We're not going to do that yet, just so we can do it the other way. The other way to do it, let me just back up for a second here. We are going to go to the profile we need. We're going to go to Google Ads linking. And this is just a way to do it from the other side. What you'll notice is we have access to a bunch of different accounts here. We are going to choose the one we want to attach it to, and I'm just going to go over to Google Ads and make sure that I have the right account number, and I do. I'm going to hit continue, and we're going to just go ahead and turn on the view all website data, link the accounts, give it a second to load here, and we're done. So you really could have done it either way. I'm just going to refresh on the Google Ads side to show you now that it is in fact linked. Dun, 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 dun. And you can see now that this particular Google Analytics account is linked. So you got two ways to do it. It's really quick and easy. What you'll probably want to do next is, again, hop into Tools and Conversions. So if you do want to use Google Analytics to pull your conversions back to Google Ads, you can do so. So I'm just going to go ahead and it seems a little bit counterintuitive here, but you want to add a new conversion basically, and you want to do an import. Even though Google Analytics is on your website, this is actually going to send you through a sort of process to set up Google Ads pixels. So we're just going to go import, and you can see Google Analytics is mentioned here. We're going to import Google Analytics, hit continue. And now what you're going to see here is any goal that you have configured in Google Analytics, as well as if you're e-commerce and you have some sort of revenue or transactional conversions, those will come in too, and you can choose which ones to import. I'd recommend just pulling in stuff into Google Ads that you want to track in terms of like the campaigns you run. So most of Google Ads now is turning to automation, CPA bidding, ROAS bidding, that kind of stuff. I wouldn't, if your primary goal really isn't like a newsletter or something like that, I wouldn't pull goals like that in compared to goals like new leads through whether it's like a form submit or a chat or a phone call. Those kind of things I'd recommend pulling into Google Ads so that if you do decide to use automated bidding, you can let Google automate based on sort of real goals as opposed to sort of side or secondary goals. In this particular case, we're actually just running these for a newsletter. We actually want newsletter signups, and that's the primary purpose of our campaign. So I'm just going to import that, and then what you get from this is basically just future data. So starting today, we'll get then any data for any campaigns we run. Hope that helps. Thanks, and have a